Thank you for staying here on Joy News today. We are on course in achieving our goal to put up a new maternity block at the Akomfo Teaching Hospital to save the lives of mothers and babies as a result of congestion at the mother and baby unit of the hospital. A fundraising event organized by the First Lady of Ghana in collaboration with a multimedia group last night has put the project on course. Here's a report of that event.
In Ghana, a newborn baby dies every 15 minutes. 4 die every hour, 96 every day, more than 35,000 each year.
I said, hey, if I sin again, I was standing there, watch my baby die.
And that's another piece Seth Kwame Boateng put together to bring us up to speed with the situation at the Akomfo Teaching Hospital. The event attracted corporate executives, politicians, the clergy, academia, the media and government officials. Professor Adoboyo of the Akomfo Teaching Hospital was very much grateful to the multimedia group and the office of the First Lady for their support. He was optimistic the project will be completed as scheduled to bring some relief to Ghanaians. Then the fundraiser. Guests dug deep into their pockets and bank accounts to donate generously. Notable was the pledge of GASEM to supply whatever quantity of cement needed to complete the project. Interplus Ghana Limited also pledged to provide 75,000 Ghana cedi worth of pipes and other plastics that will be needed for the construction, in addition to some 20,000 Ghana cedis donated. Other institutions and individuals donated generously towards this worthy cause. First Lady Rebecca Akufo-Addo expressed gratitude to her guest for the kind gesture.
Let me at this stage thank the Japanese government through their embassy in Ghana and others who wish to remain anonymous for their kind donation to the project. God richly bless you for your generosity, and thank you very much.
The initial amounts needed to start the project is 10 million Ghana cedis, and contractors say the project could be completed in 3 months.
But we expect within 4 months, 3-4 months, it will get done, fully installed and delivered for operational capacity to the hospital.
We are grateful for your support thus far, but just like Oliver Twist, we ask for more.
You can visit the MyJoy online page for details of the account if you hope to donate to this project. Now let's go back to the Nsawam medium security prisons, where 3 judges sat today to help in decongesting the prisons. The Chief Justice reactivated the Justice for All program following Joy News' documentary Locked and Forgotten.
The Justice for All program has been in existence for the past 10 years. And it will also interest you to note that the Chief Justice also ensured the Higher Court was open at the entrance of the medium security prison to cater for the legal welfare of the prisoners. Now, shall we have the impression of the Chief Justice for the past 10 years? Thank you.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon. So, Director General of the Ghana Prison Service and the leadership, please, shall we? So, Madam Ambassador, DPP, my colleague judges, public prosecutors, or state attorneys, and our lawyers, especially those who are here on pro bono services. I must thank Madam Ambassador for bringing me into this program today. I think it was only a couple of days ago that I was invited to participate. And in a sense, I'm glad that I did, because it gives me an opportunity to say an official farewell to the Justice for All program. That is the remand program. Given that in about 4 weeks, I will be retiring. And specifically on the 8th of June, I will no longer be in service. I should state this because I read all sorts of things. Some even think I'm staying up until the end of the year. That's not accurate. In 4 weeks, 8 days' time, I would have served my country faithfully in public office for about 47 years. And I've been involved with prisoners that long because I started as a police officer, a legal person who prosecuted in the circuit courts and so on before I joined the bench and has remained as such. So thank you very much for bringing me here. And then to say that I'm pleased with what Justice Nyanuga and his team have been able to achieve so far for our unfortunate brothers and sisters who find themselves confined. You know, I'm sure if we were to listen to their stories, we'll even feel more empathy for them because it's for various reasons that they find themselves in conflict with the law. That's notwithstanding, it is the state's duty to ensure that their rights as prisoners, whether on remand or as convicts, are protected and defended. And it's unfortunate that we as a country have not been able to achieve this, and even more unfortunate that we have had to depend on donor support to bring a measure of relief to some of them. And so I would, on behalf of the Judicial Service and on behalf of Ghana, thank our friends, the Danes, is that right? Yes, and the British government for helping to provide the court, and the UNDP, and indeed all of you, the state attorneys, and then the lawyers, especially PSO, is that right, who's held this program to run successfully. I can imagine it can be quite stressful when the judges are demanding the facts from you, and state attorneys, you are helpless because the police are not cooperating. How many investigators do we have here? Only one. Thank you very much. There's only one. And I wish that some of your senior bosses were here, you know, because then together we can sit down and map out strategies by which we can help to improve upon the entire justice system. That notwithstanding, I'm grateful for the successes that together as a team we have been able to achieve. And I will make one promise. Wherever I find myself, I will, after retirement, I will use my legitimate powers to advocate for an improvement in prisoner rights. I say legitimate because I'm not going to interfere with what happens in the courts, but useful ideas which can help us to improve upon the system. On this note, I would like to thank you once again and wish the entire justice system a progressive future. Thank you.
So that was the Chief Justice, Her Ladyship Georgina Aboud, speaking at a news conference organized by the Prison Service after today's Justice for a program. She said after her retirement, she is still going to use her legitimate position and powers to advocate for better conditions for the prisons, and she also debunked rumors that she would want to stay on until the end of the year.
I forgot to thank Mr. The man who made us sit up. Thank you so much. And you know, he started another project